What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rising Tides. Today we continue on our incredible start within the league. So far we have played 7 matches. We have won all 7, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got 2 games in store for you all today. We're going to go over the games that I did play to get up to this point as well. But I guess, first and foremost, let's go ahead, run that intro. Alright, so where we left off, we had played Olbia as well as Ancona, winning both of those games. Very, very good performances in both. We did, however, concede more goals than I kind of wanted to, and that led to me kind of making a few tweaks a little bit, player selection-wise, for the next 3 games that I had to play to get us up to this point, and it definitely helped us out. Our first match was against Rimini, and we played pretty well against them. Once again, we got the win, beat them 3-1. Cesena still continuing his fine vein of form. He had a brace in this match, doing very, very well. And this was the game that I first kind of started experimenting with what I really wanted to do to help us concede a few less goals, and that was kind of rotating that midfield, making sure that we had the midfield basically ready to go at all times. And after the Rimini match, we had the Juve Next Gen up, where it was basically a battle until the very end. Milani had a fantastic goal, absolutely fantastic strike from him. Then Mussolini is going to come down the wing here, find Cesena for another goal. He's been absolutely fantastic for us. Then the Juve Next Gen, they're going to get themselves a goal as well. It was very, very tight, very well-balanced game for both sides. But thankfully, we would win that match 2-1, which would bring us on to Lucchese Libertad, I believe is what the name of the club is, where we end up beating them 3-0, and we had to make some changes to the lineup due to injury, as well as some international play as well, which we'll have to deal with in the first game also, but we did fantastic. We ended up playing Tunyov out on the wing, and he was amazing there. My bad, it was Lucchese Libertas, that is their name. But now we're caught up to where I kind of wanted to bring us back at, which was the Cesena match as well as Perugia. Both are doing fairly solid. Cesena's in 4th, Perugia's in 3rd, while we are in 1st. So these are going to be some pretty tight matches, I believe, and in this first match against Cesena, we are away at their stadium, and we are without some of our most important players due to international duty. And one of those players that we will not have for this first match is Mr. Federico Accarnero. He's been absolutely fantastic so far for us as well, so it's a bummer that we're going to have to miss him. But we are also going to be missing Flou Cesena through injury, unfortunately, so he's going to be out for a couple weeks. Hopefully he is back sooner rather than later, because he has been absolutely fantastic for us so far. But in that last match where we won 3-0, I ended up playing Seri up top with him, and they did pretty well. They're both young, both in on loan. Was giving Capone a rest, so Seri, he ended up having to go on an assist. We're going to play Seri up top with Capone as well within this match against Cesena. Tunyov we're keeping out on the wing. We're going to play a midfield of Talia with Stankovic, and then Cangiano's going to be coming in for Accarnero. Then our back line is Milani, Brasco, Pellicciani, and Pierno with Pozzari in net. So that is our lineup against Cesena. I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the match. Alright, so Cesena is going to be playing a 5 in the back. Pretty sure they did the last time they played us as well. So we're going to be trigger pressing those wing backs, showing them onto the weaker foot, showing their strikers onto the weaker foot as well. Hopefully that helps us kind of lock them down like we did in the first match against them within the Coppa Italia. Once again, this is the starting 11, and I definitely have faith in us to continue our fine vein of form. All right, so here we are. We are away from home. There is quite the crowd at this game too, it looks like, which is awesome. It is a derby match after all. We are playing what I feel is basically our strongest 11 available to us right now, with those injuries and international duty players out currently, but we are top of the league still on 21 points. So is Spal. We are ahead of them due to goal differential, and basically when we have to play Spal, That is going to be our first major and important game of the season. Of course, every game is major and important because we want to make sure that we are winning as many games as possible, accruing as many points as possible to make sure that we could potentially go up to the Serie B first time of asking, which would be absolutely fantastic because the board isn't really expecting that. They definitely want us to make the playoffs, and I mean, all the way down to, I believe it's 10th makes the playoff. So we should 100% be able to make the playoffs, I would hope. Who's being sent off here? So, awesome. Cool. They're down to 10 men. We have the man advantage, and hopefully that can help us get a easier win if we are able to secure one. Because we have played pretty well recently. Unfortunately, we don't have any shots on net so far. We have 4 and none on target. So that's not ideal, and we currently find them on the counter against us. Milani won it, and then it goes right back to him, and I'm so tired of that. I don't know why it happens, but you win the ball in FM. Then they get the ball back immediately, and every time that happens, they go down and score. Every single time. We win the ball, goes right to them, and then it catches us out of position, go in, score. Given it did hit off of our defender and go in, but still, that is the most unlucky thing possible. Plus, they're down to 10 men, so we definitely need to play better. All right, so that sees us into halftime. I think I might throw a water bottle because that is how I'm feeling, but we're not actually going to do it. We have not been good in this match so far. We definitely need to pick things up. Hopefully, we can improve. I did not think that losing 2 players would have this big of an impact, but I mean, even with Malazio's side, that has happened as well. So that is unfortunate when it does happen. How did Capone not tap? That was a tapping. That was a tippy-tap tapping right there. And he didn't even make contact with the ball. That is not ideal. Thankfully, we have Mr. 6'6" Sari out there, though. So hopefully we can get something going. We definitely need to at least get a point from this game. We have the man advantage. They're probably just parking the bus now, but Capone might be offside if he does score. He was offside and he hit the post. Boy, oh boy. All right, so now they have the ball. Clofi plays it over the top. Pozzari. Well, let's try and make a play here, boys. Let's try and make a play here. Pozzari to Peliciani. Pierno up to Tunyov to Talia. There we go. That was a horrible touch by Talia. We need to be better. This is not a good showing here against Cesena. I know that they definitely want revenge, but we're making it way too easy on them to get it. Way too easy. Pierno up to Stankovic. Stankovic to Talia. Up to Capone, who's offside. Sari puts it away, but it's offsides due to Capone. He has not been having the best of time recently. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I subbed him off in 2 of the 3 games that I had to play to get us up to these games today. So he has not been too hot as of late. We might need to sub him off momentarily because I'm not going to interrupt a highlight right now. But I'm definitely thinking we bring him off, although he did just score. So maybe I just keep my mouth shut and we keep him on. We are now level at 1. We are going to make midfield changes, though, for sure. Also a change at left back. We are going to do that. But definitely going to leave him on for now because he's been getting opportunities. It's just he's been offsides twice. And we would be up 2-1 if he wasn't offsides twice. And also if he didn't hit the post. So hopefully we can get another one. Because he is getting in the right spots. Tunyov gets taken down. No pen. That's awesome. Stankovic, Capone, Stankovic, Pierno, Tunyov, Stank, Talia, Dang. Alright, so now we have a corner. 70th minute, I am going to make a substitution, I believe. Milani, who you whipping it to? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Alright, substitution time. We are going with Aloy's coming on. Miyazi's coming on. Then Cangiano. Who can I bring on for you? It says Miyazzi. Maybe we play Miyazzi there. All right, never mind. Doesn't want to do that switch. Central midfield, we're going to bring on Degasso then. And then at left back, Mr. Maruzzi, because we know what he's capable of. See if y'all can make an impact for us. I need to make sure that that sub did do it correctly. Yes, it did. Awesome. All right. We have some fresh legs, especially in the midfield. That's going to help us. Maruzzi, Degasso, Aloy. He hit the post. Oh, man. All right. Chunyov, Degasso, Maruzzi. Oh, I saw that pop up for the substitution. I was like, did he actually just bang that? No, he did not. He banged it way over. He did do that. But we definitely want to keep our streak alive, at least point streak wise. So let's hopefully not concede a goal. I do want to go a little bit more aggressive here. I want this goal. I really, really do. So we're going to go attacking. Gonna go higher tempo, much more often trigger press. We're gonna be aggressive. Put the gas on center mid on attack because he will get further forward, and we will hopefully see that make a difference for us. We're gonna yell encourage at him and see if this helps a little bit. It's not really. All right, let's look. One change that we have done in the past is play for set pieces. We can do that. Let's put Aloy on attack. We are going all out. We're risking it for the biscuit because I want all 3 points. Who wouldn't want all 3 points? But hopefully this doesn't bite us in the butt. I might, honestly, we're going to put on Marola. No. Vergani. We're going to bring on Vergani. That's all we're going to do. We have very little time remaining. He has 4 added minutes to help make an impact. Hopefully we get a highlight. Are we going to get a highlight? No, we're not. That's annoying. So a 1-1 draw against a 10-man Cesena when we beat them 4-1 in the Coppa Italia. We definitely could have gotten more from that match, not going to lie. All right, so even though we did end up drawing Cesena, we do find ourselves still in first in the league because Spal ended up losing. They lost to Ancona, who we beat last episode, actually. Now we have Perugia, another top 5 team. Hopefully, we can get the win against them because that would help us for certain solidify a lead over Spal just a little bit point-wise. If Spal can drop another game, then perfect. We're going to find ourselves having an even bigger gap because if we did beat them, we would have, if we had beat Cesena, we would have a 4-point gap. If I'm reading that correct, no, we would have a 3-point gap. Yeah, we would have a 3-point gap. But if Spal lose, we beat Perugia up to a 4-point gap. That would be awesome. So that would be absolutely fantastic. And we have our full strength 11 for this game as well. So I hope that we can definitely get more out of the side. We have Sene back from injury. Hopefully Capone can get a little bit more consistent because apparently Sene is the one that's inconsistent. But Sene's scoring every game he's in right now, which is awesome. And we have Acronero back as well, and we all know how good Acronero is in this side. So, next up is Perugia. Let's go ahead and get into the match. Alright, so they're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1 against us, and basically doing the same thing that I usually do with those wingbacks, as well as strikers and wingers, but we're going to tight mark their number 10, as well as onto the weaker foot. And hopefully that can help us lock them down because we did do all right against Cesena. We got highly unlucky and what has basically, for me at least, become a glitch goal for the opponent. It's really annoying. So hopefully that doesn't continue for us. All right, so we're here. It is once again game day. We're at home as well. We have made it become a fortress for us, which is absolutely fantastic. I can't wait till we're up in Serie B because we should get a fair few more fans at the game, and then once we are eventually up in Serie A, which this is getting in the future, but once we are eventually up in Serie A, hopefully this is a packed house because that would make us Very, very difficult to beat, I have a feeling, because we are very good with this 4-4-2 system. Very, very solid. I knew that it was solid. I mean, I've done a video on it, but it's absolutely amazed me with how good the play is, the link-up play, the opportunities for goals. Everyone's always in the right spot at the right time, and Franchini just proved that right there. I mean, we're up 1-0, 4 minutes into the game. Absolutely fantastic start. Tunyov to Capone. Capone to Stankovic. Tries to get to Franchini. They do a little mess up right there. Franchini gets the ball back, and he slots it home for a 1-0 lead. So compared to last game, we really couldn't ask for a much better start. I mean, 1 shot, 1 goal. That's absolutely fantastic stuff right there. Let's get that Milani. There we go. Plazzari. Where are you moving the ball, sir? Plazzari is moving it to Brasco. Brasco's been very good as well. I'm really happy with what Brasco's been doing for us. We got Capone down the wing. He's going to find Cesena, who slots it for his 7th goal of the season. I believe in as many games as well. Actually, no. Yeah, actually, because I wasn't starting him at the beginning of the season, I just realized. So I'm pretty sure he's 7 for 7 now, which that's absolutely fantastic from a young lone player as well. He's been very, very good. I keep on getting messages from the media saying that the fans want a permanent deal struck for him. We don't have the money to do that. And he is only a Serie B potential player, which that is what we are striving to get to this season. So if we can bring him back on loan, I would definitely be down for doing that. If we can get a loan extension, that'd be fantastic. I don't know what Capone was trying to do right there. That was not very smart. See what I mean? Like, sometimes he's great, and then sometimes he does stuff like that. Ecanero got a very lucky bounce, but we're up 3-0 in 25 minutes, and I'm completely fine with that because Perugia's in 3rd, and we're up 3-0 in 25 minutes. That's absolutely fantastic. Ecanero, very happy to have you back, sir, from international duty. So 3-0 up, 30 minutes in. We're playing very, very well. We did get I will say we have gotten 2 lucky bounces for our first goal by Franchini, who currently has the ball. And then, of course, that bounce that just went down as own goal, which technically was oh my word! Thanks for interrupting me, Tunyov. That was a beauty. That was an absolute beauty by the Estonian. Y'all messed up by giving him that much. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And he has some pretty good potential as well to be a leading Serie B player. So he could become one of our better players when we are up in the Serie B, whether that be next season, the season after. Don't know, but right now we're looking pretty good. We're up 4-0 heading into halftime. We're doing absolutely fantastic. Not much needs to be said at halftime. Keep doing what you're doing, and we should be just fine. But I am probably going to make substitutions probably around the 65th minute, I would say. Alright, so like I was saying, substitution-wise, not sure who I want to bring. I'm probably going to bring off Ecanero because he is on a yellow. And then Milani, probably going to bring him off as well. Maybe even Pierno. We shall see with that. We're going to try and give multiple people, 20-ish minutes of play. So Ecanero, you're going to come off for Cangiano. Milani off for Maruzzi. And Pierno off for Mussolini. I think those are the moves we shall make. Pellicciani maybe as well. Actually, no, we're not going to go Pellicciani. We could give Pasquale some playing time. But usually our backup center back that I do usually use, he's currently hurt. So yeah, we'll rock with Brasco and Pellicciani. We'll make those substitutions, and I think we will be A-okay. It does say Capone is actually hampered by injury, so we're going to take him off for Mr. Seri. We're going to play Seri. up there with Cesena. And we'll see how those two do together because, like I said, the game prior to Cesena getting hurt, where we missed them in the Cesena match, they were the duo up top. They both scored a goal. They both had assists. It was very good from the two of them. And it looks like we're going to play out to a 4-0 victory here with one more highlight from a free kick, which if we can actually score from this, that'd be absolutely awesome to make it 5-0 over third place Perugia, which we have dominated them. Absolutely dominated them, folks. We have been fantastic. I know I've been saying that a lot today, but this group is fantastic. They're very good. And Cangiano adds 5th just to prove my point. Like, he's a very good player to bring off the bench. He's a good player to start as well. But, I mean, this team with this 4-4-2, very, very good and very, very dangerous. Because, I mean, with the roles that we have, it doesn't really play like a 4-4-2. It kind of meshes into its own thing, but it's absolutely fantastic. And there we have it. 5-0 victory. We held Perugia to 1 shot on target, 4 shots in total. Absolutely dominated them. We did very, very good. And we're proving that we are one heck of a team as well. All right, so those were some fantastic games today. I mean, the draw definitely would have preferred to win, but still a point's a point at the end of the day. But that 5-0 win over Perugia, absolutely dominant performance, which that sees us now at the top of the league again. Let me get to the league stage so that we can actually look at it. Here we go. We're top on 25 points. Spal right behind us on 24. They ended up winning their next game after they lost. So still only that 1 point gap, but we're doing well. Unfortunately, though, for the next match that I will be playing, we do not have Capone. He is out with a twisted knee, out for 1 to 4 days. So I'll probably end up playing Mr. Sari up here with Cesena. Once again, they're doing well. Might play Zeffy and Sari. We'll see how things are going. We're playing for Mana in the next match. Where are you guys at? That kind of dick. Okay, you're in 19th. I could play Zeffy, I think. But we also have the Coppa Italia Lega Pro, which I think is the lower division cup, I guess. All I know is that Vicenza won the last one. So we will be starting that soon. We're out of the Coppa Italia. We will be starting the other Coppa Italia fairly soon in the next couple of games, I believe. Yeah, they're up in 3 games, where will we be returning? Let me refresh this so I can do it by month. We will be returning on the first match of December, I think. We will return with the with the Spal match. That is where we will come back. We will play them and Vis Pesaro as well. So we will be playing from Fermana to Gubbio. So we'll have quite a few games to kind of recap and go over for the next episode, which, speaking of the next episode, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently next week. The next episode will be on Sunday. You're going to get an episode Sunday, potentially in the middle of the week, so like Tuesday, Wednesday type deal, and then also on that Saturday as well, because next week, video-wise here on the channel, I'm going to be basically doing a week-long of tactics. So the days that you don't get episodes of this, you're going to be getting tactical videos, whether they are kind of new ones or kind of mastering tactics like I did last week, or IRL tactics too. Going to be start doing those. So we are back on Sunday with more Rising Tides against Spal, and hopefully we can continue our winning ways. But if you have enjoyed today's video, please feel free. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. Next week, going to be a packed week of videos, so definitely make sure you hit the notification bell as well so you get notified when videos go live here on the channel. Speaking of videos, right now I'll be popping up the most recent video in the series for Rising Tide, so definitely make sure to check that out if you have not seen it yet. But until next time, everyone, have a good one. Bye-bye.